Welcome back to Sunrise Daily. Well, yesterday we focused on the daily declaration, and we're continuing with that this morning. And we've got Eric Omare here with us. But thank you for joining us, first of all. But I understand we need you to clarify this for us. We understand that there was a meeting about who to recognize as president of the Joyu Council, and that you were there, Chief Clerk. There was a decision taken. Were you, is that correct? Were you in any such meeting?
There have been several meetings. It's not just one meeting. There have been several meetings, and there are still meetings that are going on.
So what's any latest perspective? I mean,
no latest perspective.
Who is referred to now? They say that different people claiming...
It's my humble self.
But they said that in that meeting that you did agree that you will not be designated as president of IYC. Is that correct?
It's not true. It's not true at all.
So you're still the president?
Yes.
So what is Mr... I'm trying to remember now, Barrister Peritubo Roland? What is he referred to as?
They did an election that we feel that was a purported election. It wasn't an IYC election, and the appropriate quarters are handling it.
Oh, okay. All right, let's get to this daily declaration now, which yesterday we had the Shakir representative here, how he was explaining that declaration, and he did say that, well, the judge had nothing to worry about, and that they've not told anyone that anything is going to go wrong, but that they also want to bring attention to their plight. They've been neglected, and so they did that to ensure that the region is developed. Is that how you see it? No,
it's not true. They just have every cause to be worried, because if you look at the declaration and even what he said yesterday, the main point of the declaration has to do with the land in which the Maritime University is situated. And their position is that the Maritime University should have been called Maritime University of Korenkoko, but it should be something like Korenyu or whatever. So they
say that's the legal name.
No, it's not true. This is not true. There are facts to justify the fact that that is not true. Let me tell you, the idea of what they are trying to do is to create an artificial tension in the Niger Delta, so that those who do not want the Maritime University to see the light of the day will use that one as a basis to say, look, the environment is not conducive for a university to operate. That has been their target, and that's what they are trying to do. Remember that when, after Goodluck Jonathan laid the foundation for that university to take off in 2015, when this present government came, there were a lot of issues, and he took the acting president to visit the site of the temporary site of the university, and he was convinced that there were structures and that academic activity should start by September 2017. They have gone around everywhere in this country. They have gone to Kano, they have gone to Sokoto, they have been in Abuja, they have met with key stakeholders even in the southwest here in a bid to stop the Maritime University from seeing the light of the day. All these efforts have failed. The latest was that the Senate, during the public hearing, and even the Senate rejected the argument and said the Maritime University should kick off. All these efforts haven't failed. Now they are coming up with Deghele declaration or whatever. What they want to do is by next month, when the university is about to take off, they will create tension in the area, so that government will say, oh, the area is not conducive. And that is unacceptable. Unacceptable because there are precedents, many historical documents, public documents, to show that that place is called Okerenkoko. For instance, in 1955, the Okerenkoko Primary School was established. The name there is Okerenkoko. It was followed by the Okerenkoko Secondary School. The name is also Okerenkoko. Then if you go to different land acquisition documents by multinationals, especially Shell Petroleum Development Company, Chevron, the name there is Okerenkoko. There is nothing like Okerenkoko. And most importantly, on the 25th day of September 2013, the then governor of Delta State, Dr. Emmanuel Ewete-Oduah, who incidentally is an Ishekiri, made a public notice asking whoever has interest in that land to indicate their interest, because government wants to acquire the land. The name there again is Okerenkoko, and it was only the young people of Okerenkoko that made claim, and they were paid compensation in compliance with Section 28 of the Land Use Act and Section 24. They did not make any claim.
Well, according to the daily declaration, a particular piece of land is in the heart of this, and they say that they are laying claim to the whole stretch of the land and the waterways that passes through it, because it is God-given to them. They call you as the tenants in that place.
For the Shekiris to call the Jones tenant is not only annoying but highly provocative, because it is strange, it is incongruous for a child to call their parents traditional tenants. The reason is this: when the Shekiris, at the time they came to where they are settled now, the young people of Baramatu, young people of Ogbejon, Egbema, Isaba, and Deghele were already settled. And that's the reason why if you go to Warri, these communities I've mentioned are all geographically contiguous, one community after the other. For instance, if you go to Baramatu, for example, you have Okerenkoko. From Okerenkoko, you will get to Benikurukuru, Kunukunuma, just like there's no Itsekiri community in between. So the Itsekiri people couldn't have said they own any land within the territory of Baramatu. They are just frivolous claims to cause problem. And in any case, it is important to know that that has been the antecedent of the Itsekiri people. In 1991, when the Babangida administration was about to create local government areas, the young people requested for local government area. It was about to be created with headquarters at Oporosa, which is the administrative headquarters of Baramatu. At the last moment, it was changed to Koko, in what is today known as the young people say we will not go to Koko. Now, that young people could not sustain that effort. Again, in 1996, another local government area was created. That is the Warri Southwest local government area with headquarters at Ogbejo. After 3 months, when election had already been done with the present traditional ruler of Ogbejon, His Royal Highness Maxine Romani, Couple Romani, as the council chairman, the Shekiris used their contact in government to reallocate that local government headquarters from Ogbejon to Gidigbe, and that led to the Warri crisis, which snowballed into the Niger Delta crisis that we are witnessing today. So what that simply means is that at every point that any development is attracted to the joint area of Warri, the Shekiris have this attitude of trying to disturb it or move into other places.
Why do you think that?
I think that they are just bad neighbors.
But this situation now, is it a volatile one between the Shekiris and the Ijaws, considering that they have a Deghele declaration and the Ijaws also have their own declaration?
No, it's not a volatile one. I think I need to clear that. Let me state very clearly that the Ijaw areas of the Niger Delta, as today, are very